All right, guys. This is week 2 recap. Sorry for the delay. I was first very hungover during this week from going to PB on Saturday, for which, as a 36-year-old, well, it just doesn't get easier. And then I got a really bad fever, flu, a bug, something. I was like, yeah, that was a gnarly Wednesday night. Anyways, feeling better now. We're going to do the recap for week 2. I got somebody to help me out here. Gronku. This is Gronku, by the way. I decided. Yeah, that is a good name for you. All right, so yeah, so this is. We'll just see how this goes. We're going to do a 2-person show now. Um, Although, of course, only I understand him, and you guys will just have to figure out what he says by my responses to him. So, anyway, sorry, I've got multiple things on my screen, so sorry about all the eye movement. So, kind of week 2 overview. Only 2 games were within 25 points. The other 4 were just massive blowouts. And even in those 25 points, like, they were only 13 points and 8 points. So, no one real close. Like, where's the parity? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Commissioner Chris, you got to form a competition committee because this isn't looking great so far. Viewership is going down. Nobody likes to see these blowouts. But Gaetano, so far, huge lead to this week especially, put him just massive point leader overall, even though he's only won 1. All right. Anyways, first game, because it's my game, and Sleeper puts your game first. So, it was Pat and I. We had that closest game and Pat beat me by 8 points. I never really had a chance, it seemed like, but I got some good results from Lamar and Pooper Pup. Yeah. He says if Pooper Pup had a Paw Patrol nickname, it would be Pooper Pup, which is pretty fantastic. But Pat's first round pick, Cook, what's his face? Whatever, Cook on Vikings, right? Anyways, he sucked, but Pat's wide receivers were insane, helping him get the second most points behind Gaetano this week. I got third most points, by the way, in case you were wondering. Tyreek Hill doing great in Miami. Miami, who knows? They might be great this year. And then that St. Brown wide receiver on Detroit, also great points. Yeah, no, he's not that Brown. It's a different Brown. Yeah, he would be the fake AntonioBrownbobo should be his nickname. Not the real one, the fake one. I almost have the second most points in the league overall, but I'm currently sitting in 10th, having faced 2 worthy opponents. All right, second game, Chris versus Ryan. Chris giving Ryan a thank you for all the hospitality while he visited last week by leaving some points on the bench, but Ryan still with an easy 35-point win. Nick Chubb, yeah, I know that last name just cracks me up each time too. With the big 30 points for Ryan. Ryan with the big Chubb. And Chris, only 2 position players in double digits. Not great. It's not going to get you a lot of games. Barkley and Kelce, very underwhelming in that second week. So third game, Kelsey versus Kevin, the annual Baxter Bowl. Yeah, I know. Nobody had thought about that before. Yeah, it's a great name. The Baxter Bowl, second closest game, but poor performances by both. Jordan Jefferson with a big letdown and wide receiver. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they should throw more to Thielen. I think so, too. Kevin having Mahomes and Rodgers on his bench. Yeah, I don't know. 2 quarterbacks. I mean, if you want to, go for it. And Kelsey's Bills defense, likely the decision maker, getting her a lot of good points to put her over the top. All right, fourth game, Tim versus the Townsends. General manager Claire with a 25-point win, mostly thanks to Jalen Hurts and Amari Cooper. Tim left some points on the bench with that Jets wide receiver Wilson. Who knew? Jets have a decent player, at least one. But only 2 positions for Tim in the low double digits. That's tough. Claire even had Kamara in with 0 points, but she still wins pretty easily over Tim. 16. Oh yeah, then she even beat her own expectations by 16. Good job, Claire. That's some real GM. Good work there. Oh yeah. Gronku was saying, "Say hi to your guys' Groku, to Aloha Groku." And he hopes that he doesn't move from his space just for the sake of Audrey. I'm sure he won't. All right, fifth game: Jerry versus Gaetano. Gaetano, as we said earlier, huge 166 points. That's going to be hard to beat any week. And he even had Rashad Penny in, who had less than like 3 points. The Bucks giving him almost 30 points on defense, and everybody else on his team in double digits. However, for Jerry, unfortunately, the Bucks defense means TB12 Pat performance, and Brady not even in double digits himself. Yeah, that's a good point. He's probably just distracted by marriage issues. And yeah, I don't know about that. But Gronku actually agrees with Uncle Craig that Gisele Bündchen is the worst person in the world, only because she's telling Tom he has to stop playing football, and that's Craig's nightmare. All right, Jerry, decent points otherwise, but just not enough to get even close to Gaetano's monster week. All right, last game, Kim versus Vanessa, the rematch. Last year's final, same result, with Kim winning by almost 30. Vanessa with Trey Lance, obviously going out early with the injury. Suspended Mike Evans. Well, he got suspended earlier in the game. And then another player on her flex who, according to the sleeper, isn't even on the team, is off team. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Not a good choice, Vanessa. Oh, yeah. That was cool to check out. I had to look up why Evans got suspended, and that little brawl was it was fun to watch. Anyway, so rounding out the week 2 leadership notes, Pat and Kim breeding a super race of fantasy players. They're leading. They're both 2-0, and Kelsey also is 2-0. Those are our 3 undefeateds. Gaetano is 1-1, even though he has all those points. And then I'm in a strong 10th. Really, a real strong, those 10th spots. Still be strong there. Yeah, I know. He's laughing too. And then Jerry, Vanessa, definitely in need of help. I just need some luck. Because, I would have won last year. Just get unlucky. All right, cool. We'll wrap this one up. 8 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot better. Would have done this maybe drunk, but like I said, I was sick. I need another big weekend. God, getting old sucks. All right. I guess that's it. I'll hopefully be more on time next week. And if not, who even cares? All right, like and subscribe for more Gronku. And I don't know. Maybe I'll keep using him. We'll see. All right, bye, guys.